This is Kevin with EyesON Sports. This tutorial is about the on-base process and how you capture when a batter gets on base. Let's start with the basics: singles, doubles, triples, home runs, that type of stuff that we're all accustomed to seeing, kind of normal basic plays. So one thing that's good to do before you start, obviously, just make sure you have what you want on the pitching: location, type, and speed. I'll keep location on there just so there's a little bit of the pitching going on. Well, let's start with a ground ball single into right field. See what that looks like. So we got the pitch location. We're going to say you've got the pitching up top, you got the outs and on base. We're going to select the green on base. That takes you to the on base hit type with the fly, line, pop, ground, and bunt. Those are the basic hit types. So let's say this is a ground ball. Once you select on ground, you can see the various options that are makes it easier when you have the buttons pretty much on top of the base, so you know this is where they're going. You select on single. We've got this runner complete. If you wanted to, with your finger, tap and move the player forward to the next base or they get out, you can indicate that. We'll just keep it basic as runners complete here. You move them on over to the person that fielded it. You select play complete. So that's a basic ground ball into right field. Let's do a couple more so you can get accustomed to it. Let's say it's a line drive. And now when we select on, let's say double, moves the runners around. I can undo this. And let's say a fly ball and it's a triple. These are all handled the same way. You select on runners complete. You move where the ball was hit. If you want, they can throw the ball. Click play complete. Now let's take a look at, let's say, something like a home run. Those are handled a little bit differently. So you click on fly ball and let's select on a home run. Now in this case, you can see that this highlighted area in the home run section here, you would just tap on the home run area. There's no defensive play, so you just select on where the ball was hit and select play complete. That works the same way with a ground rule double as well. When you select on a ground rule, say it's a line drive and it bounced, they got these toggles under the double. Turns green, select on it, select on where the ball left, maybe it bounced right over the fence, and select play complete. That's kind of the basics on that end. In the park, home run works. Another toggle down below, you select on that and click home run. These are generally, as people familiar, you don't get a lot of in the park home runs in the higher levels, but the lower you go, they happen quite often, and it's a little bit of most of these plays are a bit of a disaster. But you capture it. This does display the animation where the ball's thrown, so you capture it there. So one of the things I want to point out, when I do a on base, let's say I do it's a ground ball, and I select single. So notice down here the error. There's one error button. If there's runners on, it'll be fielder's choice. So I'll show you that on the next one. But let's do an error. Those happen pretty frequently. So we select on error, select runners complete, and let's say the shortstop made an error. You click on it, and there's a window, a little thing that pops up here. It says loses possession, keeps possession, or a throwing error. Loses possession implies that the ball went and someone else picked it up. Keeps possession just says he fumbles it. So if I say loses possession, I can grab the left fielder, and that's who retrieved it. Maybe he threw it over to this person, and select play complete. So you got the errors there on base. Now when we do it, you can see we got the fielder's choice here that wasn't there before, because now you have that option. So if we do fielder's choice, currently we're going to move him back. Let's say it was an attempt at a double play. and he fields the ball here, throws it to the second baseman. He's tags on the base, and he's out. If you want, you can make the throw. He's on the base, but he's safe. So that's kind of the fielder's choice error process. Something that happens pretty frequently is a single with an advance or an out. Let's say on an error or a throw. Let's say it's a single, and this person advances, and the batter actually gets thrown out. So you can do runners complete. Let's say he throws the ball with the shortstop who's covering. You can see when you're tagging the runner. And this works the same way if it's a fly out and they try to tag at home plate and you throw it home. So that's the basics on that. We've also got dead ball plays. Things happen where, let's say the batter gets on and it's a catcher's interference. There's a list of options here. And select catcher's interference. Gets the guy over to first. Other ways for a batter to get on is a hit by pitch. You can select the pitch location. Actually, that wouldn't make sense because I'm going to show you a hit by pitch. So let's go back. Let's just say the batter got dished. You just select on the batter, click confirm, and there's your hit by pitch. There's also the basics of from a walk standpoint. It's a ball. I'm going to go to controls to speed up this process for you. Let's say we get ball 4. This is a normal walk, intentional. Just click on normal walk. That's how you can advance them there. There's other ways where a coach is in a position to speed up the process where bases are loaded here. This batter has been 3 for 3 with 2 doubles and a home run. The coach doesn't want to face him. He can literally just select batter pre-pitch, no pitches, on base, no pitches, select it, and the batter gets moved over to first. So this saves you on the pitch count and all that. So it's accurate with the pitch smart, which we calculate. If there are pitches that are thrown and it's a 2-1 count, they thought they could try and get them. Now it's in a good hitters count. Coach says no, just put them on. It's a little bit verbiage is on base, intentional walk, no additional pitches, and you can select on that and move them up. So those are the basics for the on base process. Other than that, hopefully this was helpful, and I've got more. We've got more tutorials coming soon. So thank you for your time.